to my YouTube channel. This is MS Collection. Thank you for always stopping by. If you are new to the channel, ensure you subscribe and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I drop new videos. Okay, and feel free to share the videos and comment if you have any questions. Okay, and do not forget to like. So in this video, we are going to be learning how to make an off-shoulder bustier, specifically using the princess cut pattern. Trust me, this pattern is very simple, made easily. Before we go over to the pattern drafting, I would like to show us the basic measurements we'll be needing for this pattern. Yes, so I'll be using my mannequin. Even though when we are drafting, I'll be using the client's measurement, but I'll just use this mannequin to show us the measurements we need to take. So you need to take your client's bust, just round the bust. For my mannequin here is 33. Just take it round the bust, then come over to under the bust, directly under the bust. Here I have it as 26. Then come over at the shoulder blade, just take the half cut, which you have as my mannequin here is 13 inches. Okay, so at the center of the bust becomes your bust point. So this is 9 inches. The bust point, take note, is at the center of the bust. Then you have under the bust as your half cut measurement. Okay, then you need to take half of the upper bust. So when I mean half of the upper bust, it's somewhere around the armhole. Just you don't take it from the beginning of the armhole to the end. Just come out, let's say 1 inch out outside the armhole, and then you take it. So you have it as so. And for my mannequin, I have it as 10 inches. Okay. Then you need the off-shoulder measurement. Okay, of your client. For my mannequin, I have it at 39 and a half inches. Okay, so make sure it fits so that when the dress is ready, you don't have it falling or dropping, particularly for this client. Okay, so basically, this is what we need to draft this pattern. So let's go back to the table. Okay, so we are welcome to the table. I'll be running through my client's measurements very quickly so that we'll just have an idea of it. Her off shoulder measurement is 34 and a half inches, but we'll not be using that for this drafting. Her bust measurement is 30 inches, her under bust measurement is 26 inches, and her half cut measurement is 11.5. My client is really slim. She's very slim. Okay, so don't be surprised at the measurements. And then her bust point measurement is 8.5 inches. Okay, so her the half of her upper bust measurement is 10 inches. Okay, so do not forget that there's also the armhole measurement, the armhole length, and how basically a standard way of calculating the armhole length is just to divide the bust by 6 and then add 1.5 inches. So my client's bust is 30 divided by 6, I have it 5 inches plus 1.5 inches, I have it at 6.5 inches. Okay, so just use that formula to calculate the measurements you have, and then you arrive at your armhole length. Okay, so at my pattern paper here, I've already marked out half inch from the beginning of the paper. Then I'll determine where I want my off shoulder to begin from. I'm beginning from 5, anything between 4, 5, 6 is average. Okay, you're going to get an average off shoulder, that's revealing an average amount of the shoulder blades. Okay, and that is fine. So I'm beginning from 5 inches at the line I marked, and then I take her bust point, which is at 8.5, then her half cut at 11.5. I have it as so. Yes, I have it as so. Now from this 11.5, I'll come down by 2.5 inches. This 2.5 inches is going to serve as every allowance I need, both for the joining and where the gown will begin. Okay, so 2.5 inches covers it all. Now this pattern, I'm going to be marking every allowance I need on the pattern, so that when I place on the material, I'm just going to cut exactly what I have in the pattern. Okay, so let me just mark the lines like so, and then now I told you that I'm making this video as simple as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a short method for adding every allowance you need, so that you won't be stranded. So on the bust area, you're going to add 3 inches allowance to what you have on the bust. So the bust is 30 inches divided by 4 is 7.5 inches. For those who are not new to sewing, you know that you divide your measurements, your horizontal measurements, you divide them by 4. Yes, so the bust is divided by 4 is 7.5 inches. When you add 3 inches allowance to it, that you arrive at 10.5 inches. Yes, and then the under bust, at the under bust area, add 4 inches allowance. Now this allowance is going to cover up for when you take out the bust, everything. At the end of your sewing, you're going to be having around 1.5 inches allowance left at the end of your sewing. Okay, so that's very simple. You don't need to worry about calculating. Just do this. At the bust, add 3 inches allowance. At the under bust, add 4 inches allowance, and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to go over to do that. Right, do not forget that my bust here was 7.5. Then this is my 3 inches allowance. At the under bust, which I'm going to be marking at the last line here, the allowance, I have under bust at 26 inches divided by 4 is 6.5, and my 4 inches allowance, and I had it as so, and I will just mark the line. Now all allowances covered. Okay, there you go. Then I begin to mark the bust wideness. The bust wideness is taken from the center of that's the nipple to nipple. Okay, so the center of your client's nipple to the next. Okay, so that's what you call your bust wideness. So my client has is 7 inches. So we are going to be dividing the bust wideness by 2 inches, and that will give us 3.5 inches. Okay, yes. So from this 3.5 inches, I want to add the allowance I'll be needing for the joining. When I'm going to be joining the center pieces, and I'll be joining at quarter-inch allowance, just quarter-inch. If you're going to be joining at half-inch, you can add that allowance, but I like to make my seam a quarter-inch, okay, to eliminate any excess bulge. So I'm going to be marking an extra quarter-inch here, and then on this bust point, whatever I have here, I'll subtract 1 and place it at the half cut and the allowance down. Okay, so 3.5 inches minus 1 is 2.5 inches, plus my quarter-inch joining, I have it like so. The same thing here, 2.5 inches plus my quarter-inch joining, I have it as so. I hope you can see this mark. So that is what I'll be joining. Okay, I'll be connecting the lines like so with my ruler. Yes, there you have it. Okay, then from this point, I'll come out by 2 inches to create the bustier pattern. No long journeys. This is just very short and very easy. Okay, so that is what I've done, and then I'll be creating my bust pattern with my ruler, and there you go. My bust shape like so. Okay, yes. Then then at this half inch I marked, I'll be marking my half of my upper bust, and I'll be dividing the half of my upper bust by 2 inches. So that is 10 divided by 2 is 5 inches. Okay, and then I'll connect. Now it is very important that we eliminate, um, we take out some inches to eliminate the excess bulge that is usually at, at the side of the armhole. Okay, so to do that, I'll come in by 3/4 inch, less than one. You can take out one, but 3/4 inch as well is fine. uh, there you go. I've marked it. Okay, yes, I hope you're not confused. Then I come back from these 5 inches. I mark her armhole length, which we got at 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches is what we have there. And then from this point, I'll just connect it to the armhole like this. Yes, there we go. That is what we have. So please do not forget to extend this line up. Can you see? So this is not this is the line I'll be using, and then you can extend your line up as well. Yes. So there we have it. Very simple. Our pattern is ready. I'll just cut this out for us to see. And I'll bring out this center piece. All allowances have been added already. So you just place exactly what you have here on on your fabric, and just cut exactly as so. And you don't have to bother. So there you have it. Very simple. Very simple. So I'll just quickly show us how to bring out the back piece, and that'll be all. Okay, so the here we are about to bring our back piece. This is another very simple way of marking the back piece without stress. Okay, so I just pinned my side piece, my side piece of the bust pattern to the pattern paper. So I'll just cut exactly this shape. I'll cut exactly this shape, excluding the bust. Okay, excluding the bust. And what I'm going to do is that allowance I took to eliminate the bulge at the front bust, I'm going to replace it at the back. Yes, because the back is wider than the front. Okay, so I'll just replace it at the back. So like so. Yes, there you have it. To this point. Exactly. So I'll just be cutting it. Now that is all I'll be cutting. Okay, then just mark this point to guide you on where you're going to stop. Then take out this side piece. Take it out. and then from this point where you cut out, just place your pattern. Can you see how simple this is? Just place your pattern. So you're going to realize that there's a little bit of space. So from this point, you can just connect it to that place, and then cut it out. It's very simple. Trust me. Your side piece is ready for the back. Okay, now for the center piece, I'm just going to be marking exactly what I have here, pinning down my pattern. I'll mark exactly what I have here plus the allowance. Okay, you just place it, marking, leaving your allowance, depending on what you want to leave as the allowance. For me, I like leaving 1.2 inches for my allowance, and can you see I have that here exactly? So I'll just be pinning. Cut out. Yeah, and there we go. Now to eliminate the zipper bulge at the back, I'll just take out half inch from here. The half inch will begin from my half cut, and I'll just connect it as so. And this, there we have it. You just take it out as so. This is to eliminate the zipper bulge, the bulge you have at the back anytime your zip is there. Okay, so there we go. Can you see these patterns? This is the side piece for the back. This is the side piece for the front. This is the center piece for the front. I'm just leveling them. And this is the center piece for the back. Yes, there we go. This is very simple. You see, very simple. Yes, so make sure you stay tuned so you get the next part of this video where I'll be sewing and of course unveiling the full style of the dress we're going to make. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. It's going to be very interesting. If you've not subscribed, ensure you subscribe, okay? And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.